Hello, ladies, gents, and Chris Fallon nincompoops. Here I was coming in here. I'm going to go upgrade my claws real quick in between episodes, no big deal. What is she doing here? What the hell is she doing here? I'm not done with your silly chrysalis quest or whatever the hell you wanted out of me. What is going on? Tell me.
Greetings. Nice to see you again.
Take a good look at your looks. You a little puffy around the cheeks.
Isn't this place impressive though? The round table hall.
You're retaining water weight.
Of the two fingers.
You need to pee a little bit more, lady. Maybe get yourself some diuretics. Look at my chiseled cheeks.
Bestowed upon us tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
It's just too much weed. Obviously, she is high off her kite.
It's a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for...
Okay, good for you. Looking for your purpose. I hope that you encounter it. Maybe it is just getting really, really good at rolling up blunts. I just want to improve my claws. Oh. I assume Roderica is the lady I just talked to. I didn't bring her here. She just came on the door. It's just some stray dog that came in. Spirit tuning. Okay, let's see. Do I even have materials to improve on my claws? I have only 5, huh? That's pretty sad. But I am interested in using them for a little while. We just need more smithing stones. I mean, they're pretty trash right now, but who cares, right? I'm not going to spend my somber smithing stones on this stuff. I'll be foolish. Alright. Well, that's all I really want to do. I thought that I had more smithing stones. Lady, do you want to be a spirit tuner or whatever? I have been approached by the chained weirdo.
Much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for... You're telling me I possess some kind of gift?
I don't know, I'm just repeating what I was told, lady.
But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose...
What's with all this low self-esteem people?
I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped.
I like your gloves though, very nice gloves. Who's your tailor?
I can tell.
Oh, you want to know about my tailor? Oh yeah, it's this weird monkey man person thing that I encountered in a cave. He seems to be pretty good with a needle. Who am I to judge? NPCs in this game are either so full of themselves that they just take a shit on your face, or they are these downtrodden, self-deprecating, self-loathing creatures that are just like, I'm as good as a hole in the ground.
Already, no matter. The girl. What about her?
You just told me to tell her things.
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith?
You're not so ugly, fella. You just need the proper wardrobe.
Besides, she'd never agree to it.
It's what she wants.
To believe it.
These people.
You, but I know when
She's on the other freaking room. How about you have a damn conversation? She's right there. I mean, I know you're a little bit movement impaired, but she could walk over here. Can we please have a mutual understanding?
I do have a talent for spirit. I suppose I should try and ask Master Hugh.
Hugh. Who is Hugh?
Be sure to tell she's a servant. She's been my
Okay, you're on and on about your servant.
those who live in all the more.
You love to talk about death and spice or whatever, something or other. Are you Hugh? I don't think you're Hugh. You're the Ring Wraith. What is your actual name? I wish I knew. They tell you the name. Or maybe the map will... No, there's no map. There's no icons on the map. There's nothing. I very much doubt there's a glossary. This is the kind of thing that you just have to look up the names of people. I know the lady over there is Fia, whom I simp for very dearly. All right, well, are you Master Hugh?
Ah, well then.
Brother Corin.
Golden orb
Okay.
shines.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let me just not escape. We shall go back to Limgrave. We're going to go on exploring around this whole area right here. I want to know what the hell this is. Oh, something I do need to do. Yeah, we'll go back here to the shack. Wonder if she's over there. Wonder what's left. Probably absolutely nothing, right? Instead of the downtrodden lady. Something I must do before I forget. Improve my Estus flask at last. Amount replenished, right? Yeah. Use the sacred tier. Oh, that will be such great help. The charges do nothing. Oh, she left an item. Golden seed. I think that actually makes another charge. A charge. Pretty sure I have 2 now. Yeah. Oh, soon. My flask shall be fully powered, and then my enemy shall know my wrath. Okay. Explore this whole area. We'll go back down underneath the bridge. I don't need to kill every single one of those giants. Like, kill one. You have killed them all, really? You know what the hell what the encounter is like? I am curious, though. Let's kill one of them with one of these. Can you have a favorite? Switch display, quit, switch view, scroll, compare details, help. You can sort them, but you can't put a couple of favorites that you can maybe equip now and then, here and there. Anyway, all right. Maybe I was a little premature in getting off my horse. Ow! I mean, the damage is damn decent. Maybe not stand under the foot, though. That's kind of foolish. I mean, I'm down with it. The damage is comparable. Ow. I'll be honest, I could not tell the difference between Estus usage, but I wasn't paying that much attention. It's decent damage, I think, to kill chaff out here in the open. Probably these claws will be so much nicer because they're so much faster. Alright. Let's explore this whole area. I am sure there will be plenty of fun little nooks and crannies to get into. And at the very least, we'll get some more mushrooms. Never have enough mushrooms for the stew. Enough mushrooms to dry out. And then munch on for hallucinogenic effects. Perhaps if I went to the top of the cliff and then if I came down, there will be good stuff to be looted. Look at some freaking fortress. Perhaps an arena of sorts. If you look at the map, looks like an arena. Looks like that's the next place that we're going to try to destroy completely. What? Am I about to be invaded? Usually that's what happens when the horse disappears for no reason. Recusant Henricus! Show yourself, recusant. Is that you? Hello, recusant. Very aggressive. Not even a word of greeting, huh? Get wrecked. Did I just make you bleed? That looked like a lot of damage suddenly. This is kind of puny. Get wrecked. Whoosha! You suck ass! What a pathetic invader! Shame on you! Hammer Talisman. Describe this talisman to me. Enhances stamina, reducing attacks against blockers. Useful, useful. But I don't know if it's something I want to use. Cool encounter. Good luck on your future endeavors. That was not a very intimidating invader. This is the way in. Shoot! Competitive multiplayer. Use duelist foil finger to write a red summon sign. Competitive multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. Small red effigy. Duelist furled finger. Alright. All I wanted was to fight. To fight as a warrior to the last. So why, oh guidance of grace, will this door not open? A tragic tale of the blue-balled warrior. Oh, you can't go in there though. Oh, it's absolutely nothing. Destroy the damn walls. Alright, the door will not open for the likes of Butthole. Okay, let me make sure that I'm not missing anything underneath the bridge before we carry on the perimeter of this colosseum. What is that? Enemies. Ah, I see. The lava snails, obviously. Everybody knows the lava snails. I'm so glad that we have found the field full of lava snails. It's just garbage, but hey, smoldering butterflies, I will take them. They are pretty useful to craft. You also need them for... what are they called in this game? Resins? Grease. Very useful to craft the greases. Alright, well, that's pretty neat. Here's where you farm butterflies. I hear a dung beetle. I know I heard it. Could have sworn I heard a dung beetle. I hear it! God damn it. Doesn't quite matter. Yeah, I know I'm doubling back, but, you know, I'm paranoid. What is this? Oh, yeah, okay. One of the weird-ass ball collections. Ruin fragment. Okay, I think we are going back to where I already was. Alrighty. Like I said, exploring Limgrave. If you know better, let me know if I'm missing something. Always interested. What I may be missing. Seems like maybe this group, these little cups of light vegetation. Okay. Self-destruction. I mean, everybody's a critic. She's not that ugly. You don't have to kill yourself the moment you see her. Oh, this is a path. What? Okay. There's a bunch of wolves. Not terribly intimidating. What's the deal with the magical? Oh, isn't this? It did tell me, hey, where you find the howl. It's a hut with a person in it. Find the howl and do the snapping. I don't think this is the place though. This is where the claws shine. Because they attack so quick. Side of grace. Where am I? Alright, just some random hut. I don't know what's the point of killing the damn wolves, but they started it. I mean, I might as well, right? Nope. Even though I am extremely sassy when I snap my fingers, there was no result. I forget what they are referring to when you hear the howl. I don't know what they're talking about. War Master's Shack. Hello, Mr. War Master. Very nice piece of armor you got going on there. Beautiful warrior's tail.
Name's Bernal.
Bernal.
Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you.
So you don't seem to be assaulting castles and doing all the business. You're just standing here like an idiot.
Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
I have faith in nothing but my own abilities. I don't know.
Honest to a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished. But there's no.
What'd you say about me?
With that. Any interest in bearing the
You will
torch
be
of my
behooved.
battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time.
But
to
then I took
pass
an arrow to the knee.
to a good tarnished like you.
Well, I'm glad that you have judged me good, even though we just met and I told you I have no faith. Let's have some more conversations. Maybe we can sand off some of these roughness between us.
Raised their arms in battle. Loss, a fine tale, all told of true chivalry. That's how I
Romance.
fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat.
Do you rub your knob all over that
To fall
pommel
in battle, to death
and
itself.
end rightly? If you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, Ashes of War. This is something I'll spend some money on. Ashes of War, no skill. Ashes of War, parry. Yeah, I'm down with that. Change the shield to being able to be a parry shield. Stormblade. Colossal weapons and twin blades accepted. Only on swords, axes and hammers. All melee armaments. Kick. Sure. Endure. War cry. Oh, and then it allows you to make an affinity for the weapon, like keen or heavy. It's probably pretty good by now. I don't know, only for 17 strength. I bet it's trash. Spinning slash. Yeah, why not? Just get a few.
Well,
Spend some money. Let's see what the claws take. Let's see what, if any, happen for the halberd. Kicking. I don't even know what the skill for the claws is. I haven't checked it out. But not terribly interested. I mean, I know that is great in a swamp. That's about it. Not something that I care about. Ashes of War. I think kicking will be fantastic. Just kick those damn shields out of my face. Yeah, this is definite. Actually, it almost breaks even, but no, leave it at standard. And Brass Shield. Storm Wall. That's a new one. Yeah, let's put parry on the shield, and now I can parry with the shield even though I don't use it for anything. Incredible. Show me this. Probably better than whatever the hell I put in it. Spinning Slash. The Spinning Slash was pretty decent. Probably kick is better. Let's put that Spinning Slash in it. Alright, well that was incredible. I am so happy that this happened. You got some loot? Can I maybe ransack your pack? And I'm not talking about putting my hand in your pants and giving you a blow. I'm giving you a handy. I'm talking about finding your literal rucksack and stealing your possessions. I don't see anything around here. Just more mushrooms. Everybody gets high in this place. Alright. We have explored most of this area. This was the gate, right? Yeah. Carry on. Back to the place full of wolves and monstrosities. What's the deal, man? I just don't get it. The magical... Oh, that's odd. The magical wolves that jump out of the wind and try to munch on your freaking... I mean, I guess it makes sense. For wolves not to be normal wolves, they need to be magical wolves. You know, they have to step up their game. What is this? A little bit of lore buried over here. Look at that. Some kind of titan giant or something. I'm looking forward to Vadividia finding it and making up a 20-minute story about it. Complete fabrications and lies. Another field full of butterflies. Is that the same field? It is. I mean, sign me up. I'm a big fan. Stop. That's rude. That smells awful. Disgusting snail sulfur. Give me horrendous poisonous fumes. Alright, let's explore around this colosseum. It will be great to find something around this colosseum that's worthy of note other than multiplayer item that I don't really care for. There's the fellow that is just so desperate to get in and get bloodthirsty. Or I guess he is bloodthirsty. He wants to get blood soaked. Continue traversing these areas. It's just nothing. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Very empty. Absolutely empty. Almost dropped down the cliff. Alright, well, it was worthy of pursuing. Nothing all that interesting. These poor saplings getting wrecked by the wind. Ah, good old Elden Ring. It's so peaceful. Just galloping through the countryside. Taking in the sights. Some awful dirt in suspension. Making a number on my lungs. All this dirt that I'm breathing in. Not great for the warrior spirit. So it appears that there's just no way into the Colosseum, huh? Here I was so damn excited. Oh, I was like, what's that horrendous monstrosity that is calling? It's just the weird penguins. The weird cliff penguin. Or as the Latin genus says, Cliffum penguinum. Well known bit of knowledge there. I wouldn't expect you to know it. It's a very cultured concept. Well, so far the exploration of this area has yielded a big fat load of nothing. Ooh! I see a knight. I see a knight. Let us do battle! Charge! Husha! Attack! I do not care for your powers. I don't give a crap what you were trying to do, fella. Just murder. Golden vow. Cool. It's so honorless. Completely honorless. Butthole just sees some rider. He was just here, just enjoying the view. It's like, oh, can't wait to get back to Belinda and tell her about my day. Just glorious. My life is so good. I get paid to patrol this kind, placid land. There's never anybody bothering me. It's just so great. My life is so blessed. Ah! Just super assaulted by Lady Butthole's violent ways. Oh. Please? Oh, that isn't less than optimal. Are you gonna disappear now? Maybe if I just let you be and then come back. That was not a red one, was it? Right? It was an actual transparent one. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess I'll have to make a mental note to come back to this place. Get that Ashes of War or whatever the hell it's actually called. Well, very interesting encounter. Very disappointing though. So far. Ooh, some kind of encampment down there. Well, finally somewhere to plunder and slaughter. Go down there and show them the real way of the warrior. One of those weird things. I don't really care. Encampment for me. Let me just right in there. Destroy! What a beautiful pooch. What is the deal with this dog? So freaking mangy. Give him a brushing, why don't you? That's just animal cruelty right there. And there's a very ordinary fella surrounded by dogs. Let me just bypass. Let me kill all your servants, okay? I have my doubts I'm the good guy in this story. Because, here I go. Ow. They're just all minding their own business. Alright, now off you go. I would like to kill all your dogs too while you watch. That is... I don't think that's a sentence that the good guy will utter in a story. Alright, your dogs have been murdered as you watched, as I promised. Problem with the dual wielding claws. No, I didn't mean to get caught in the scenery. Let me just leave you alone for a little while. Oh yeah, that's for sure much better. Alright. Thing about the claws, you just gotta be aggressive. So that's all it is. Huh? Jump attack! Oh, that's the bleed. Get wrecked. That's more my style. These claws are definitely my style. And my style being mindless aggression. Oh, your teeth were just not fast enough. Salted flesh, alright. Some more delicious thing to put into my wok. Just a random, peaceful encampment. They were just minding their business. Here comes Butthole, disturbing the peace. I'm a troublemaker. I love it. Okay, this fella doesn't seem to have died from opening that, so I'll do the same. Beast Crest Heater Shield. Not exciting, but, you know, a beautiful shield. For more fashion souls. I ate that firebomb, but it was delicious. It barely did anything. It was just a tickle. Not even concerned. Alright. A little bit of loot over here. Might as well grab it. Foot soldier cap. Look at that handsome looking cap. Let's see. Oh yeah. Now I'm ready for a stroll through the countryside. Covers my beautiful pink mane. I cannot have it, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan of such fashion. Alright, I don't think there's a way I can get up there without getting on top of the cliff. Maybe there's something worthy. I doubt it, though. There's nothing over here to partake from. Nothing else to steal, huh? Here I was having such a great time. Rah! That's an odd animation. What the hell was that? Why wouldn't you stab the claw instead of doing like it's a punch? No sense at all. No. I deny you, dog. Oh, one of those. I was told next time you activate them, look at the map because that's what it will show you. That beacon over there was a misclick. That you see in the horizon? It looks like something portentous, but really it's not. Okay, bacon bits get all the way out to the top. Don't have a care about your hooves? You can endure it. You'll be fine. There's a bit of loot over there. Is it a bit of loot? I have just the thing. It is a bit of loot. Get onto the cliff. I must have it. I must have it. How do I get out of here, though? Please? There you go. I must have it, but also I saw the weird statue thing. Where is it? He cut a nice profile from the bottom of the cliff. Is that it? Yeah. Hello. What you got? Guide to the guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. Look at the map. I mean, it's like I see like it's pointing that way. Odd. Let me get away from it a little bit. Maybe that'll show better. It just shows like go in that general direction, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll do anything. For now, we must have that piece of loot at the top of the cliff. Let's go. Get it done. Feels good to walk through this pile of corpses. Fantastic. The fact that I went in here, slaughtered everybody, looted their bodies, and then went on my merry way. That is just the way I like to conduct myself. No apologies whatsoever. I'm an adventurer in an RPG. That is just modus operandi. That's how you conduct yourself in this game. Zero apologies. All right. All right, bacon bits. Get a good running start. Yeah. Oh. A lance. What's your deal? Do you talk? No, attack! Slumbering egg. That's just a crafting material, huh? What can I craft these days? Soft cotton. Temporarily reduces fall damage and sound from footsteps. Alright. That could be useful. Script stone. Reveals more messages from other worlds. Not really care. None of these things are exciting. Not excited at all. Off. Alright. Well, that was neat. So it's pointing up that way, but can I get that way from the bottom? Or do I need to go, I think I need to go up the cliff again. Let me go up there real quick. Alright, I'm in the general direction. Let's not drop. I think it's gonna be that way, right? It's like somewhere around here. We already traversed the top area, so it only makes sense that I want to drop. For now, though, let's make sure I did not miss something up here. I bet it's some kind of cave. Back to the roots, that suggests it's something to do with the earth tree or something. Maybe there's a deep cave. At least somewhere interesting. Big fan of murdering wild beasts. Hopefully not endangered species. It's a piece of loot. Oh, is it a piece of loot? Let's find out. I must have that. Belongs to me. Please, I want... There. Oops. I have thrown a firebomb like an idiot. I can't get back up there. Oh, come on. Look. It's going to happen. I hope it's not some eagle that I murdered. I must have that thing. Oh, but can I get there? I think I can get there. Let me go on another loop. I was on my way back and I fell down this way and I think I have found the way to the roots. Unthinkable. Our hallowed resting place is violated. To refuse the earth tree call to return, to live within death. Sickening. Ooh, a nice little crypt. This is what I like to do. With a side of grace and everything. Death Touch Catacombs. Fantastic. Alright. I am ready. I'm ready to traverse this until right after I grab the piece of loot that I saw earlier. I can't wait to get to this beacon. I placed the beacon to signify the piece of loot. Oh, it's going to be a glorious new weapon. It will change my entire paradigm. It's going to be such martial beauty. This bird was just a bird that I killed earlier. Now that I'm here, I might just walk around here. Maybe there's something interesting. Behold, Elden Ring. Oh! Oh, hello. No, don't get up. You don't need to get up. I don't think you'll be rude. Soporific grease. Adds sleep to my weapon, I assume. No life ahead. Alright. No life while I'm playing this game. Alright. If I drop from here, that's death. So I have to actually run all the way back. Actually, no. It shouldn't be too hard to just drop to my death just like that. There you go. Nice. All right. I'm going to retrieve my runes and then we'll go down to that crypt. It's going to be amazing. But first, remember that Ashes of War item at the top. Well, so convenient. You son of a bitch. Okay, maybe one disappear. Quickly. Go back. I hit the jump button instead of the piece of garbage. Come on. There will be another chance. Don't worry about it. I mean, I can't go back here without murdering John the Ward Man again. Let me just, attack! Death! Death! Oh no. Okay, he bled. Ah. All right. Beautiful. I don't think I had one of these. Lucky drop, baby. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Still medium low too. Yeah, let's wear it for a while. Look at the crest on that thing. Oh, the golden filigree. Gorgeous bit. And that cape. Look at this long flowing cape. I knew murder is always right. Always. Completely unprovoked murder. That's the way to do things. All right, I was going to walk there, but you can just teleport. It's so easy. It's so damn easy to cheapen the length of this place. Oh, I'm so pleased with the rewards out of murdering that poor bastard. Great. Here we are again into another crypt. Seems to we're supposed to open that. Ooh, nice root resin to make some more grease. People dying quite early here. Looks very similar to ones that we already visited. Skeletons, thank goodness. I was like, some more freaking goblin things. You know, the statue thingies that attack so quick. I am pretty sick of them. I like skeletons a lot though. Especially the Elden Ring skeletons. They seem to just die once you kill the remains, as opposed to the annoying Dark Souls skeletons that you had to kill the necromancer and all that stuff more so often. I like this type of skeletons a lot more. They're not so much of a pain in the ass. Some blood stains over here. Can't be that bad. They're just filthy skeletons. They're just a pile of bones. Brittle and pathetic. You just spam attacks until they're down. Like, the arrow barely tickled me. Oh, that kick. Check out my kick. Gorgeous. Gorgeous kick. This thing just keeps sticking out my back. I like it. We do need to, kill the remains. I haven't used the claws as a single hand weapon. Let's check it out. It is so odd. The critical is so lame. I don't like it. Stop it. Alright, you did. A scimitar, sweet. I mean, it's a piece of loot, and a scimitar is not that exciting, but, it's nice to grab a thing. How did you die in this place? I don't understand. Okay, this is... okay. There are ambushes and more than one. I like that the charge attack, the strong attack is actually quite fast. Okay, stop it. There you go. Bones have been destroyed. Oh, it's so fast, too. Man, just as a single hand weapon. Look at this. Holy crap, right in the freaking eyeball. That's awful. Poor butthole. Did not deserve that kind of assault. Ow. He just punched me. He just dead ass punched me in the gut, this son of a bitch. We're good. We're good. I kind of like it just as a single hand weapon. It's awesome. It's a super fast riposte. The charge attack is easy to land too. It's good stuff. That being said. And now I also have the parry. Look at that. Let's try to parry one of these skeletons. Just for the novelty of it. No. No. No? Look, I just don't know their moveset, okay? They're not building up anything, it's alright. I can take the punishment. Nope. Okay, I am less than great at parrying. My goodness. Okay, that one should have been one. Okay, perhaps parrying is not for me. I've never been good at it. I'll be honest with you. Like, I need to have some extremely deep knowledge. Like, need to know exactly when that attack is coming. I cannot react. That's a decent critical, but it's really not that great. I don't understand why they didn't make it into like a knife animation. The critical for the claw definitely should look like a critical for a knife. Okay, I know you're gonna come back to life. I'm seeing you. Can I just attack you into reanimating? Can I maybe scatter your bones? Perhaps you're not coming back to life after all. Scum. Alright. I have provoked the amazing super rolling. I'm blocking? Yeah. Super rolling raccoon. I don't even like to be locked in. Telling you, fast dual wielding weapons. I think it's always the most fun. I love that kind of armament. Let's see how the halberd does against these guys. Oh wow, that's some sweet combo that you got going for yourself. Yep. I'll be honest. Not very impressive. Okay. See, I just don't like how slow it is. Not impressed with the... After I've been spoiled by the claws now. It's so fast and cool. Die! I mean, the claws don't really pull that off, can they? That's the one thing about big blunt weapons. The way that they completely wreck the enemy, to just blow them apart. BTFO the crap out of my face. Probably there's some archer somewhere. Not like the halberd is all that impactful. Behind! Oh, I'm fat rolling. Oh, because I was wielding the claw. Let me put on some lighter. Yeah, that should work. There you go. This will probably just open the door, right? The giant door at the start. Blood rose. Grave Valet. Have I seen one of those before? Yeah, because they didn't show the message. Maybe created the ability to... And I love that. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. How come everything came back to life? I mean, they are skeletons. It ends within the theme. I accept it. But I did go out of my way to kill all of these disgusting monsters. Now you reach up there. I did just open the switch. So I can only assume. Just go up there somehow, probably through the daddle doors. We'll go back to the start. Yeah? Yep. Pulled up the shield. Oh, but this is a freaking boss fight already. How do you reach the stop? Alright, well, I'll go through here. This is definitely not the place. Is that a crossbow? No, it's some weird-ass looking cross weapon. Very intimidating fella. Black knife assassin. Why is your health only to half? Tell me the story, Vari. Tell me the story about the black knife assassin. He's so strong. He's so strong. It's actually very lithe. He has all the flexibility. Attack! Seems like this guy is a riposte Andy. Alright, some time to heal up. I assume he has a second face of some kind, because this is not very intimidating. Come on, go ahead, go ahead. I really like the way that he jumps around the low gravity. Ow. The low gravity effect. How he sinks back. Oh. Nothing really built up when he stabbed me. I'm just kind of waiting for him to do something cool. Gotcha. Hoo-yah! Ooh. Doesn't even do that much damage, does he? He or she? Looks like a lady, actually. Has them titties. I don't know what you're doing, fella. I really did push me back. Wrecked. There's no way. That's it? Cool dagger, cool dagger. I mean, that was one of the most pathetic encounters I have ever seen in Dark Souls. I'm more threatened by the chaff on the road than this fellow. Where is it, though? Is it not a weapon? Is it not a weapon? Okay, I guess I'll go to the inventory. Maybe it's something that you equip or something. Not here. I will find it. Definitely not a craftable, but maybe it's a key. What's this? Academy scroll. Give to a learned sorcerer to acquire new sorcerers. Alright. Here are all my weapons. Am I missing something? Am I not seeing it? Not a ranged weapon. Not a shield. Not something I wear. Alrighty. Is it a key? Ah, it is a key. No, it's a seal. Critical hits restore HP. That's neat. I don't think it's anything I want to equip, but that's cool. Yeah. Neato. I'm down with it. Happy that I came in here and fought this weirdo. Death root. Wish you could. Wish there was a button that would take me to the inventory entry. Because I don't know what the hell. Now I need to go hunt for it again, you know? Oh, there it is. Beast clergyman seeks and devours these. The hell? I assume it's an NPC that I have not met yet. Give me the root resin. Alright, I'm going to go back there and I'm going to figure out how the hell do I get to the skeletons at the top? I bet it was something extremely simple that I missed. Oh man, 48 minutes already. Pretty decent excursion with these skeleton lands. Cool and self-contained little dungeon. I'm not mad. Oh, yeah, it's a small little path over here. We're not done. Open it. Oh, it's an actual coffin. You're coming back to life. Yep, yep. Let me just let you do your thing. Hello. The weird rolling. The weird rolling fellow. Stop it. Very rude of you. Do not get up. Filth. I command thee to rest thy bones. Dirty creature. I'll see you later. No, don't vault, don't vault. Go back to get that piece of loot. I must. How do I feel about this halberd? I mean, I have invested some resources into this halberd. I'm a little human bone shard, huh? I'm a little disappointed. I find the claw a lot more fun. Uchigatana. What a weird place to put the freaking katana. What is going on here? What the hell is this gross growth? I know it's like a root, but very disgusting. Very disgusting. Ow. Again? Just the gut punch right there. Oh, but with an arrow in his hand. Somehow that makes it worse. Just thrusting so aggressively into butthole. Very, very uncouth, sir. Alright. I am victorious. I don't even need to use the teleport back to the entrance thing because we're almost there. It's a shorter walk to do this than it is to use the teleporter. So that was fun. That was a good time. Fantastic stuff. I really wish I could farm some smithing stone so I could improve my nice bit of armor of this fella. Can I alter? Oh, can I alter this? Oh, this will remove my beautiful cape? I don't think so. Most wondrous cape ever designed by man or dog man. I guess I'm done. Can't even spend on a level that is pretty pathetic. So, all right. This area has been explored. I am so tempted to know who the hell is crucified over there so I can point and laugh at them, Monty Python style. Alright, we'll figure that out, finish up this whole area. And after that, we'll just go down the cliff and just continue exploring this whole, this entire Limgrave piece of the world. And then we'll continue on. I'm very curious about what is this giant land over here. Wonder if that is part of Limgrave or what. Of course, we'll check out that tower. There's still so many things to do. And there's this Stormhill Evergaol that I never actually faced. That Crucible Knight, I want to say it was called. Definitely an easy boss fight that I'll get done in 1 or 2 attempts. No big deal. All right. Great times in Elden Ring. Hopefully you're having a fantastic time as well as I am, because I'm having a great time. This place is great. See you guys in the next one. Until then, behold the might of Lady Butthole. Oh, look how majestic she is.